Hello, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are here. Normally, we could speak French today, but we can speak English. We decided at the last moment to split the language. I am with a lovely artist. She comes from Russia. She speaks a lot of languages, I guess, and she plays so lovely. Again, a fantastically different style of every other accordionist that we met. And I think that Benjamin Mac from Belgium will be happy to see someone who plays melody and not 300 notes seconds. I am sure we'll enjoy that. And we are today with Sophie Petkevich from Russia. Hello, Sophie. Nice to see you.
Hello, hello, and happy to see you. Sorry for my English and French because no practice
But
during COVID.
Of course.
So we start to forget Russian, I think.
But don't worry, I think that you are the Russian person that speaks English the best I know. Because they all speak like Tarzan normally, you know. Me, Fred, you, Sophie. So don't worry. So I met you last year, I think, online with this very great moment around the friends of Marc Perron, the godfather of the CMA. And I want to say that everything begins a little bit by that moment, the confirmation of this CMA Diatonic festival, because when I saw so many involved people, I discovered so many different repertoire, I said, wow, we really need to do something. And I met your music, and I say, okay, please be with us, be in the jury, and we need you. And you said yes, and we are very happy. So please speak about you. How did you come to the accordion?
Oh, it's a long story.
Make it
because
short.
I'm only I'm only musician in my family because my parents are animation directors and painters, and my sister too. And when I grew up in this family, so my childhood was spent in the film studio near the camera in the pavilions, and the second half was in the music lyceum, the lycée de musique, where my parents sent me at age 5. So I started as a classical musician with piano. It's like full-time music. And after, I think I was a teenager, I was kicked to the theory of music. It's history, theory, analysis, polyphony, and all that. And after, it was in Belarus, Minsk, because I'm like Belarusian. It's Russian Belarusian.
Okay.
And after I went to St. Petersburg in Russia to conservatory, and it was department of analysis of music with great professors, and it was very interesting. But my problem always was I liked to play. I loved play music, and it was absolutely without folk music, trad music. When I was teenager, we had, I think, some CDs with some traditional, I think, Irish. There was traditional Irish music and something of European, but it was like superficiel. C'était comme petit morceau de grand here. Donc, after that I finished, I was invited to dance. I think it was dance school with Celtic dance. It was Irish, Breton music and dance in St. Petersburg, and Scottish. It was like big community. And there was some musicians who played on fiddle and accordion, Diatonic. And after I was immediately, come on, you can play with us piano, accompaniment, and okay, it was something absolutely new because this feedback from dancers, this new kind of music, and it's moved my brains, I think. And after that, we was in Oulu. It was a great festival of Irish music. It's in Finland. It's quite extraordinary because it's too far from Ireland, but it was like island of happiness because a lot of great musicians came, and it was a lot of stations. And there I saw first time Martin O'Connor trio, and it was like, oh, I want to do something like that. And after that, it was 8 years ago, some like that. I ordered my first diatonic accordion, little BC Irish accordion, and I had my dark page with in my life with piano accordion.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Yes, but it was a strange experience for traditional music when you can't play it good, and you just trying to go to the style of his instrument, not for this music. Actually, it was hard. And after that, I ordered my Diatonic accordion. It was magic. It's small. Right. It's swing. It's well
light.
Light.
Yeah, light. And how do you call a diatonic accordion in Russian? Do you have a special word, or is diatonic bayan?
Oh, it's painful because here we have our diatonic accordion in Russian, and we have chromatic big bayan. It's like chromatic big accordion, and for all people here, my little accordions, it's like, this bayan. No, it's diatonic. It's
so they call him bayan. There is not one specific word for diatonic.
Well, garmoshka, garmoin or garmoshka.
Garmoshka. Like garmon, like in Azerbaijan, in Georgia, they play garmon. Yeah. Yes,
it's traditional little. Well, it's diatonic or chromka. It's chromatic little accordions, like, but it's chromatic.
Okay.
So yes, it's garmoshka.
Okay, so that explains a lot of things. That's why you play so many different styles. And we will begin by one Scottish valse, Un Reflet, Sicilian Sun.
No, it's not Scottish. It's valse and Scottish. Scottish, and it's French dance, like bal folk. So it's not Scottish. It's just European. It came from French traditional music.
Okay.
So it was inspired by this, and it's just like a bit French or European.
Okay. Yes. Anyway, for me, whatever the style, it was 4 minutes of happiness. And, I try to make as short as possible for the rhythm and the interview. But this one, I say, okay, well, no, I don't cut. Okay, go. So we listen to you and come back after 4 minutes. Beautiful. It's lovely. You know, for me, it's an experience incredible. I discovered so many different styles in the beginning, since last weekend, the beginning of this festival. It's absolutely amazing. So, what did you think about what you had to judge? Because it's the very first time that we did it. So, I expected nothing for the first year because I didn't make so many advertisement because it's really a beginning. But what did you think about, in general, what you listened on the competition?
You know, it was really interesting for me because here in Russia we haven't some children who plays diatonic accordions. It's made something for me, it's crazy, and Italian children who play. It was great. Maybe I expected because I know in Italy it's a great community. But it was really interesting because I remember my childhood in music, and I saw that okay, it's same a little bit, but it's in diatonic way. It's well, it was really wonderful. And Slovenia and Slovakia, for me it was what it's really it's wonderful job you do with United.
Yeah, and it's just beginning. Next year will be with Tex-Mex, with a lot of things. I was surprised preparing this result of this morning. I was also surprised with this adult to play concertina, with this style on the concertina from South Africa.
Africa, it's crazy.
It's unbelievable. Okay, let's change again style, and we go to you sent to me two videos and you say, oh, you choose. There is one slow and one faster. You choose. I didn't choose. I took both. So yeah. So the first one, whatever, perepnu.
It's Varivo. It's like singer. It's she is really a big professional in Russian traditional music, and all her family. It's like it's Varvara Kotova. So it's Varivo. It's Varvara who made it. Varivo in Russian it's like brew. It's something bouillonnaise, quelque chose de different style, because all musicians it's from different styles, and it was really a happy experience to making part of it with my Diatonic accordion, because challenge sometimes because of
Yeah.
tonality of music, but it's really interesting for me.
And it's also very interesting for us. We listen immediately this group with that lovely singer.
And it's a Russian song about, it's like really traditional, about before wedding song for like, this is a couple. Okay, it's couple like presentation. Very, very, very lyric melody with about doves and swans. It's like, and second, it's dance music for it's traditional for dancing about wife who didn't make some cleaning at home. It's really a bad wife. So it's like fun song, I think.
Okay, but we listen first the moment that before wedding.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, I imagine. No, I cannot imagine the ambience on the room when the people listen that live in front of them. I think people cry, no? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
sure.
it's always happy evening for us, for I think for our audience.
So and the second one. So you told me that it's when the woman didn't make the washing up or whatever. So a kind of
Yes,
mess.
it's a traditional song about. It's like I think no. It's very. I don't know. No, it's just.
Say in France. I can translate. You have your Google.
Yes.
Okay, so during the time you find the word, I want to say hello to the people who arrive on the chat. Marie-Claire Bessin, on te fait un gros bisou. Graham Mackay, we will see you very soon. And thanks for the very nice you said to Sophie Petkevich. Laurence Froissart, je te fais un gros bisou aussi. Notre nouvelle prof de Diato, qui a eu un très beau résultat hier. And Emilio Valente, good morning, friend of Tutti Quanti. And he'll applaud you on your music, of course. So Sophie, the word you wanted to say is?
Ah? Oh.
You was looking for something on Google, you found it?
Yes, well, just a wife who didn't clean or cook or something, and after husband came back, and so this after 3 weeks of
3 weeks,
full,
yeah, with something.
yes, yes, and it's two songs mixed in one. It's like four dance traditional.
Okay, but I just took on the middle, so let's see which one of them it is. And the name is Pliasovaya? No?
It's Aloshenka. Aloshenka. It's name of small name of Alexei. It's husband Aloshenka.
Okay, so let's see what it means. So I expected something more frightening, but it's great. It's great like that.
It's finished as when he comes. It's
Okay.
finish of the song. We don't know.
So we have a lot of people who just arrived and from everywhere. We have Ilya Zornitsky from Israel who is there looking at with us, and we were speaking about Garmon. Shubran Kosharli is our delegate for Azerbaijan, and is there looking at you too, and it's great. So Shubran wrote a method for Garmon, this kind of very strange instrument with very small piano keys there, and he's just buttons, do, re, mi, and the dièse is there, and it's but it's chromatic, not diatonic.
Yes.
That Garmon. And so Zornitsky, Ilya, yes, hello, Frederic, hello to everybody. Yes, I'm very happy to see it's and all are the delegate of the CMA for the chromatic section. So they are a great family that we all the time follow each other. That's great. So we change again style now. We go back to France with the Scottish. I'm lost. Is that it?
Yes, it's dance or Scottish.
Yes.
Well, I need to say that after Irish period, I just find some people who play traditional French music and Scandinavian music and some mix. And after it's our focus or our trick. Our only teacher is internet and YouTube here in Russia because we are so far. So musicians come to us, but very rarely. It's always like miracle and something magic. But so it's too rare, and we start to research, and I found some French, a lot of diatonic accordionists that I like. And in parallel, I played in group of French traditional music, and it's mostly Occitan music. It's, yes, you know.
Occitan.
Yeah. And it's very connected with dancers here. It's a little community, but it's so little. I don't know. It's kind of 10 about musicians. It's like 10 musicians or 12 or something like that, and dancers it's like 30. I don't know. It's like no, it's small for Russia, and it's only on Moscow, Saint Petersburg, and maybe Nizhny Novgorod, and it's big cities, not in little cities. It's no one who knows what is European diatonic accordion or traditional music of France. So here it is, and it's this video was in our club Vermel. It was closed during COVID. It was tragedy for us because it was only place like home for all this strange music, exotic for Russians. And so it was our home, and now we homeless. So we found,
Yeah.
but it's nostalgic stuff for us where we saw these videos. Like, was so
It
good.
will come back. It will come back.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah, of course. So the name is Les Devants, the in front.
Yes, it's Scottish of Serge Dessonnet.
Serge Sonnet, exactly.
Oui, c'est un bon grand accordéoniste diatonique de France. Et on a trouvé cet morceau de CD de accordéonistes chromatique qui jouent la musique traditionnelle en France. C'est Tiene Simonin et Thomas Restaurant. Donc ces deux sont grands pour moi. Donc on a prend ces morceaux de
So yes, we do the music. Okay, so we listen immediately Les Devants de Serge Dessonnet. I really love this kind of style, and so many mix on the same style. Of course, you have the Scottish, you have the we feel the France a little bit, and these blue sounds, blue notes like blues. It's perfecto. So you have a big hello from our common friend Benjamin Mac, who say first "Privyet les amis, bisous spécial à Sophie." So Benjamin.
Oh, merci.
And Benjamin confirms that Serge Dessonnet, Tiene Simonin and Thomas Restaurant sont des grands. Voilà.
Oh.
Okay. And you have a j'adore from Madame Froissart. She's a diatonic accordion teacher in France. It's great.
Merci beaucoup.
It's great. So now after this France, we go to another country. I think it's Irish, Ireland, Irish.
Irish.
Yes, with
We have
polka and folk dance.
Polka Henry, oui. It's like a big project for with connected with dancers very well. And so we had a lot of dance parties, and it's like not a sportive dance of Irish. It was like a set dance, and so and shamnos. It's like step dance of old style of dancing in Irish. So yes, it's other part. And we had big Irish sessions, in fact, with Diatonic Accordions too. So it's more big community. Here.
Okay. So and we see all the dancers. So we listen immediately this polka Henry. That's very great, and especially in the mornings, it wake you up a lot. And I remember when I was in UK, and I think it was in Manchester, and it was by night this kind of dance and organized with some rules. I was lost totally. People take you go there, and okay, I don't understand. That's why they have some school of this kind of music, of course. And
Yes.
are you teaching also?
A bit,
A bit.
I think. Yes, because
Malinki.
about the Diatonic accordions, we have few candidates for for it. It's very rare when something go to our community. It's sometimes go something from professional, like me maybe, but it's so. It's one of million.
Okay.
So and it's very hard because brain, you have to change something here and here after you're playing on the sheet of music and playing. You have to play by
Of course.
learning by ear, by
ears,
ear, and something finish something rules here
Yeah.
and open something open mind. In fact, it's so hard and
Yeah, but perhaps it can change. Perhaps it could change because I remember in Russia, something like 20 years ago, people was just playing or the Russian folk music or on the conservatories, this bayan and also with piano, accordion, of course, the classical style with all these Russian composer, Kustyakov, Semyonov, and so many. And after that, because of the competition, mixed people, mixed countries, mixed cultures, and after that, most of them wanted to play variété accordion with another accordion, and change mine, because in variété accordion, if you just play what is written, it's not the style, so it's not the, and you have to play like crazy, you know, you don't have to be serious like da 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 da, so you have to be more fun. And they did, and they became to be the best in the world in variété also. We have so many, Shirunov, for example, so many names that won this competition from, and at the highest level. It's not only for competition, I mean, it's just the fact to play fantastically in one repertoire. Perhaps now with this combination with the CMA, Chromatic and Diatonic, perhaps they will discover that repertoire, and perhaps they will say, Sophie Petkevich, привет. What's your instrument? It's Malinki, but I like, and perhaps I'm quite sure that something will move because of that.
Yes, I think that communication is really very, very, very important, because about our community of traditional music and all of this, it's like closed, very closed tradition, very, very closed community without connect with all of the world. For me, it's strange, because I started. For me, it was always like, oh, this guy's from YouTube. It's impossible to connect. It's impossible to communicate. And but after some visit to us, changed a lot of things, because you understand this, oh, it's life. People, it's normal. It's okay. We can be friends. We can play together. Oh, it was like it's just 3 years I'm on Facebook, and it was like the world is so big and so small, and so it's the Diatonic world.
There's no more limits. Like, there's no more limits now with the technologies. Like what we do now, we just speak like we know each other since years. We speak about some different things, and on this CMA festival, we see so many different styles, so many different artists. It's so great. So we are speaking about these alive people. Now we speak about Ghost. The next video, is it the real Ghost? Woo, that one.
Yes, it was. When I came to Facebook, I met some people, and some people found me, and one of the really happy meeting was Martin Ellison from his English amazing accordionist. It was for me like magic, because his instrument is so it's simple, it's small, but his musicality and style, I was and I scroll a lot of videos, and I want to play a little bit with and well, I played something with, and it was for me today always happiness when I do it. So, and after I did something again. It was the first. With the repertoire not really diatonic. And Martin, he finds some things that's strange. I never myself. I not what diatonic. No, it's strange. But he's okay. He plays. So it was tune of. It's Eiler. You may, so it's in description of the video. That I saw you, because I don't remember.
Okay, anyway, it's absolutely beautiful melody of 3 minutes, and you did it during the COVID period, and it's one in UK and you in Russia. That's it.
Yes, it was like one of when you're in lockdown. You can only do this.
But we can only complain about that situation of this COVID, and of course, but many people reacted in a very positive way and found it some new activities and new way to spread your talent and to share it, and this is a very good example. Ghost, let's go. So much emotion this morning. It's so great. It's so beautiful. And Graham Mackay say, melting, we need to learn that tune. Yes, my friend, we need to learn that tune. It's so pure, so beautiful. And it's always the same. For the music, we need three sounds. Three sounds. It's the most difficult to play three sounds perfectly beautiful and to give an emotion with this. And you succeed. Bravo. You have good choice. So we change again, and now we have another duet with a friend of Marc Perron, Marcello Alaimo. Yeah, I remember he was also a guest for this special Marc Perron and Friends. And you change style again, Le Stelle Sopra Zelem.
I need to say that it was composed, both of us, about our visit where we met in Belgium. It was a workshop of Andy Cutting, very, very, very important musician from England. For me, it was Marcello found me on Facebook too, and a little bit communicate. And after says me that that workshop of Andy Cutting, you must go. And I was panic because it was in home of Naragoni. It's my it's like big person for me, and it was really hyper happiness, bonheur, like it's like dream. It's and after that we come back to our countries and compose this tune dedicated to Tom van Merlo, Pascal Rubens, and Eddie Cutting. And played it like with Martin.
Okay, nice story. We listen immediately. Le Stelle Sopra Zelem. That kind of melody that will stay for the minimum all day in my brain. Of course. So simple melody and so efficient melody. Very great. So now we change totally style, and you say to me, quelque chose de drôle, something funny, invasion of fiddlers in Slow Soviet. So what's that?
We had some tries, takes of two unite Russian traditional musicians and our Irish, Breton, French, Scandinavian, this kind of stuff. And it was a good place that was opened before COVID. It's a Russian place with for some lections, for some little concerts. And it was two meetings. It was nice but strange. But okay, this was like one workshop of Russian people of one tradition on the north and sud.
South.
South.
It's okay. Yes. I can be your Google.
After that, we had some buff session, and it was like accordion with Castagnari peoples and a lot of Russian fillers. You can solve
Yeah,
what is
there's
it.
a lot of string instruments. Some I don't know, some I know.
Well, it's just fiddle, which is violin.
Okay.
With dancing music of South Russia.
Okay, so let's dance with you. This very nice music and ambience. Oops, oops. Video jump. Okay,
Suddenly, yes.
it was a short one. Okay, and I remember the steps when I saw the steps. I remember the steps when I was in Turkey with all this Azerbaijan and all this dance from Kazakh also, and with these kind of steps very fast like that. It's so great, great music. So, and we arrive at the end of this short interview and discovering of your world, your musical universe. And the last one is not typical. It's polka in funiculaire. I don't know what is funiculaire in English, but something up to the Volga that you can go like a bus, but
Flying
on the
cabin,
fly.
flying cabin, just flying cabin.
Flying
It
cabin.
was. It's like sorry. It sounds wild, really wild, because it was cold hands, cold
course.
accordions. Yes, but it was just fun experience, because if you cut the rope near the water, we can destroy all community.
The whole community was there. Yes,
Well,
that's
not
dangerous.
all, but it's like a lot of. It was with friends. Well, we play in Nizhny Novgorod. It was in Nizhny Novgorod when we play for dancers, Irish music, and met some friends from Kirov, from Nizhny Novgorod, and just have fun together.
Yeah, let's share that fun together for 1 minute in the flying cabin over the Volga.
Yes. Sorry.
Up, a short one again. Oh, that was great, great. And now you see that we have an UK invasion with you. It's UK invasion with Graham McKay from somewhere we'll say, but in UK. I stopped to say Irish, Scottish, or whatever, because all the time I make mistake and they are not all friends. So, but he's from the Selite cabin, that's for sure. And Raymond Baudel, the vice president of the Confédération Mondiale de l'Accordéon, which is with us to say to you hello and goodbye.
Hello, Sophie.
Okay.
Wonderful. Thank you for your work and thank you for the interview this morning. It's been great to listen to the different styles.
Thank you very much. It was thank you for all of you, because it was really a happy experience, and it was really interesting to see a lot of people and see all of interviews with other participations for jury, because it was happy when you some brains very close to me and some hearts that very close to me too, and it's very well it's happy moments when you see close people to you from far away with thoughts really close to your brains.
That's
so thank you very
the
much
magic of internet,
for
yes.
this communication and all of this. Sorry for my
It's okay. Don't worry. In general, it's worse with Russian people. We have the habit. So, Sophie, thank you so
I'm
much.
nervous. Sorry.
We are only with new family, you know. Sophie, thank you so much, and I'm so happy to discover your world and all these different styles. And it's so great to listen to these few sounds that make you happy. And I still have the melody of before in my mind. Thank you. And I hope to speak with you very soon. We will collaborate, of course, for the next years and try to see how we can perhaps try to develop the Diatonic accordion in Russia. I think it's possible.
Yes, I hope.
Yeah, we'll do our best. Okay, Sophie, I'll let you go out from Zoom by yourself because for me it's too complicated. And see you very soon, and congratulations again for all your talent.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure. Bye. So, Raymond Baudel, you are here like every day with me to give the result, and we have a friend from your continent. I don't know how to say.
If you accept that as my continent, yeah, it's great to see you, Graham. Welcome.
It's good to be here in our little continent. It's fine. I might have to keep that.
So, Graham, so you are here with us for a good reason. I will say just a little bit after, but because we have on this second part the prize giving ceremony, and we need to introduce the jury members. So we will do like if you are not here, and we will speak to you exactly when we need you. Okay.
That's fine.
I know you are so flexible.
It's all good.
So, Raymond, what's the menu today?
Okay, so we have categories K4, K5, and K7. They're all adult categories, confirmed adult categories. The first one is the hybrid diatonic accordion. The second is the Concertina Solo. And the third one is world music repertoire, which can include accompaniment. So it's a combination of categories this morning. And of course, the first one, as you rightly say, is the hybrid diatonic. But before we say anything, a little bit more suspense there. Before we say anything about that category, let's introduce the jury for those three categories.
Exactly, my friend. Here they are. They are lovely. This is Benjamin Mack, who was with us on the chat this morning, and my guest not long time ago from Belgium. Steve Normandin from Canada. Antonio Rivas, who gets from yesterday from Colombia. David Moonley from Ireland. This is sure is Ireland. Danilo Di Paolo Nicola from Italy. Antonio Tanguma, Mexico. That will be your guest tonight. Luis Pineiro from Portugal. Sophie Petkevich, of course. Peter Kozon from Slovakia, Denis Novato from Slovenia, Klemen Rosa from Slovenia, Manuel Savron from Slovenia, and the second and only woman of the jury members, it's not our fault, it's like that, but we will have perhaps more next year, it's Ilza Stridom, that will be my guest tonight from South Africa. Done.
There we go. So we come to this category K4 to start us off. It was interesting, isn't it? We've made so many categories to split the diatonic into its various forms of instrument. This was the 1 inch in the diatonic hybrid category. And of course, it is our friend below me, Graham McKay. And congratulations, Graham. It was a great performance. The jury really liked it. 23.05, very good score from you. And as I say, congratulations for that. So welcome to it. And I know you have a few questions for Graham, Fred.
A lot.
That's why I was quiet quickly.
But we already invited each other. I don't remember who invited the other one, because that boy I met in Facebook is so famous, and he's making such a spirit on his cabin behind him. He all the time invite guests and make some interviews and play and drink beer during the interview. It's perfect. I cannot do that.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, and I really like this personage that I hope we will meet very soon live.
Yeah,
So
I really hope so.
So before we listen your music, please explain a little bit the concept of your cabin.
So this is the Cayley cabin. It was invented at the very start of the lockdown, when none of us knew what was ahead of us, and we still don't. We're still at very uncertain times. I have no idea if we're going to be playing for the next 2 weeks or not. So we started off. I've got a little summer house up further up the garden, and my partner, she's a piano teacher, so she was teaching in the house online, and I escaped to get some time to myself, and took my accordion with me on my phone and did a live show, and it was good. So we built on that. We created the brand, and then we built this cabin at the bottom of the garden. So we've now got a dedicated broadcasting studio and everything for it, which is cool. And we've just been entertaining people that were stuck at home all this time, and hopefully doing some good. And there's been almost zero complaints, which is good.
That's perfect. It's a victory.
Yeah, well,
Almost zero.
Almost zero. And people know if they don't like it, they can go and watch something else, and it's simple as that. But no, it's been fantastic, because obviously it's opened my world up a little bit to the international community with regards to yourselves. Obviously, I would never have dreamt of being involved with this situation, and hopefully the situation has also helped you guys find musicians for the festivals and stuff that you wouldn't normally have had as well. So it's really been a kind of a godsend for the situation that we're in, to be able to find some positive stories to come out of it, which is really good.
It's impressive. I succeed to understand you. I don't know how I do, but I hear one syllable every 2 seconds and I can make the sentence. It's fantastic.
It's all you need, Fred. That's all you need. That's why you can drink beer when you're doing it.
Then you speak slower and then I understand better.
It becomes more clear.
Yeah. So last time we made this interview together online, of course, was 1 year ago, and I told you just after that okay, I will make this Diatonic and I want to make partnership with you, and unfortunately I didn't have the time. It's not because I forgot. I never forgot. I just didn't have the time because we were absolutely focused on the online version with something like 700 candidates, so many different countries, so much work. Just between that, we decided to go anyway on the Diatonic. We had a good idea, and you say to me, but I will participate as a candidate. I say, great. That was genial. And so we will make this partnership. I don't know how. We will exchange many things. You will be my guest, and you will promote us. We will promote you. We will do something like big mess together. I love the idea. And it's just a beginning.
I would come and visit, but we're not allowed to visit France at the moment. So
yeah, be careful, because my door will be open. I promise. Be careful. I see you are not afraid. Okay, so we will listen the half of the program you sent to us, Graham. Yes, it was just I wanted just to have you like a few minutes to see your face and to speak with you and to listen your accent. That is horrible for me.
See if you could understand it.
So you are the only one this year, so you win. Woohoo! You are the only one who plays this hybrid accordion, but I am sure that for the next years will not be the only one. We will have surely many, because people didn't know that it exists, but now with the big noise we did, they will know. So, Graham, bye-bye. Thank you. Continue to make this genial ambience with your music and all your guests.
Brilliant.
Yeah, all the time I can, I listen. The problem is if I listen to you by night, after I don't sleep. So,
Because you drink too much beer.
No, I don't like beer, you know. Okay, so Graham, I let you go. Thank you so much, and we listen to your music. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Raymond, don't leave. Internet say no. Okay.
There's no connection between France and the UK.
Okay, so you know what? We will listen the first one because it's not downloaded. I don't know why. So I change parameter. Sorry, we are live. I do what I want, what I can, especially. So I just changed the parameter because the video perhaps 360 was a little bit too heavy. It's the only one who have that problem, of course.
It's a hybrid accordion that's different.
So. Bravo, Graham Mackay. So you had a lot of compliment, Graham. I tell you, Anna Bedell, or General Secretary, of course. Well done, Graham. Mary Allen, well done, Graham Mackay. Graham Mackay comment always here to cause trouble with the video. Yes, yes, of course. Beautiful tune, yes. And Alexander, replying to Graham, your signal must be stuck at the custom. Of course. Jan Anderson, good for you, Graham. Well done. And Daniel Andren Calderon from Chile, who applaud many times. Yes, we are all with you. And thank you, say Graham, but all pleasure. Genial, brilliant. Yes, you're right, Alan. Okay, so let's go to the next category, my friend.
Okay, completely different place, different instrument. We're now moving to K5, which is the Concertina Solo. So in this Concertina Solo, we go to South Africa, and we have Dries Lars, who scored very credible, again, 23.11. 23 good scores this morning. Good scores this morning for these categories of adult confirms. Concertina instrument, Dries Lars, 23.11.
And he will play one of his compositions, Lolo se vocit shlokit cities. Okay, it must be another pronunciation, but anyway, it's absolutely amazing. Let's discover what we can do with this concertina, and this style and this technique is very impressive. surprising hand, but I was surprised. It's very impressive. What they can do. This man is so strong with this very small instrument and makes that
I know.
sounds. And the technique with the open close is wow, so impressive. A new discovery again from South Africa. And the last category.
And the last this morning, okay. The last this morning, we go to K7, which is adults confirmed. World music with accompaniment. And we have a winner from South Africa again, Willie Botha, with a score of 22.10. Another good score.
Another good score, and thank you to Ilza Stridom to make the job, and Sergio Zampoli from South Africa, who delegate from Chromatic, who introduced us, Ilza.
Exactly.
Yeah, to get this new culture, which is very impressive. So now it's something like absolutely unexpected, because he will play that man with a friend guitar player. He will play the theme from The Godfather, performed by Willie Botha, and Elvira Madigan, Symphony 21 Andante from Mozart, play with Concertina in South Africa. Logical.
Okay.
So just we will finish by that as a generic of end, and please, the last CMA live show Diatonic is tonight for this year 2021.
It is. It comes to a climax tonight, and of course, it has to be the Trophy Mondiale Diatonic competition and seniors, and that's exactly what we do have tonight. We have category B1, B2, B3. They're all senior Trophy Mondiale categories. One's for up to 4 bases, the other to 8 bases, and the other for 12 to 24 bases. So we've got 3 categories of diatonic seniors tonight. Not only that, obviously with their results as well, we will also be announcing the recipients of prize money for this diatonic competition. You know, it is all a new field for us all, but it's something we're all there to support. So I think there's going to be 4 recipients tonight, so another reason to tune in. And add to that, you've of course got 2 more guests from completely non-European base. Wonderful, isn't it? It's all outside Europe today. We are going to go to Mexico for Antonio Tanguma, Mexican member of the jury. And I know we're in South Africa at the moment. We're going to go back to South Africa tonight because, again, as you just said, Ilza Stridom will be your other guest tonight. So South Africa and Mexico for guests, and who knows the results of our senior categories.
Exactly, and we will say tonight who will win some money, because it's a competition anyway,
Exactly.
and we have some money to split with some candidates, so we will have a surprise. We don't say now, but so we remind just that only the candidate of Trophy Mondiale category A and B can win money, exactly the same on the chromatic section.
Exactly.
And because we didn't know where we go, because it was the first year, we said we wait until the end. But now we know. So it will be a surprise for everybody, except us, of course. Okay, so see you in a few hours, 6:30 French time. Thank you very much. And we finish by Willie Botha. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.